organic Irish Seamoss. So I found out about Seamoss through Dr Sebi. Dr Sebi is a holistic health doctor. I really would recommend you to look into Dr Sebi's Life and Death. Also Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey was working on a Netflix documentary highlighting a lot of Dr Sebi's teachings. I really would recommend you giving those two people that moment of appreciation. Like, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I don't know all the ins and outs of things. If you're looking for like some sort of scientific explanation, you're going to need to research that yourself or click off the video, because this ain't it. This is more trial and error, actually see if it works, let me see if I can see any effects from it. But yeah, Seamoss is an algae and it grows very, very abundantly in basically like around the Atlantic. This is why Seamoss is so like big, okay? Our body needs 102 minerals and Seamoss has about 96 of them, and it's one of the only foods that is so rich in these minerals. Let me just pass you over to Jasmine when she received this parcel. Oh, a little bit just looks like noodles. Soak the dried Seamoss in cold water for 15 minutes. Rinse and wash with 5 tablespoons of lime juice. Oh, I guess this takes the sea smell out of it a bit. Oh, I just want to eat it. I'm very excited to try this. I always think that, like, I see all these health things and I'm like, these things are so unattainable and hard to get, and I'm like, literally just went on Amazon. Like, yeah, it's really not the best of the best of the best, like fruits and nudes, stuff that Chaka Bars eats, but like, mate, it's something, do you know what I mean? It's a step. Kinda looks like cheese, kinda looks like pasta. I'm just here for it. Oh, wow. No word of a lie, almost got stuck in the garage. But this is the alcohol bar fridge, and it's also got my Seamoss in it. So there she's gonna stay. Oh, I feel like he's a he. Yeah, he's gonna stay for 6 hours. Ta-da! Yeah, so that 6 hours chill time was over 24 hours. Yeah, I guess just simmer it for a little bit now and then blend it. And then it's prepared and it's done. What kind of bloody saucepan is going to be big enough? Just to cover it in water. Okay, so I've just been reading about it, and apparently just simmering it should make it turn into a gel. And oh, it's getting jelly. And some people say that you need to simmer it and then blend it. So we'll simmer it. If that doesn't work, I guess I'll put that back in the fridge and then buy a blender.
Like, what are you doing, like mundane tasks? So you're like filming yourself washing dishes?
Because then they were talking about like how Meredith set herself on fire, and then they were talking about like getting like a fire permit and stuff, and then like, oh, that'd take a couple of weeks, and then Creed was just like, I'll get you one in a day. So I've left this for 2 days in the fridge, and it's like thicker than jelly. It's like a proper gel. So this is ready. If you want to be super particular, you could still blend it up, because obviously you can see that it's got like the text, you can see that it's still in its kind of like stringy substance. You good boy. So yeah, you could still blend it up, but I'm not going to. Like, I'm not that fussy about things like that. And I don't have a blender, so I'm not going to buy one just for the sake of it. Look at the light just bounced off there. It literally doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't taste for anything either. Like, it's not horrible whatsoever. Because I think I was expecting more like a jelly consistency, but it's like, I don't know if you can see, it will just like squishes. So it's gonna be so easy to add to like food. The best thing about this is you literally cannot taste it, like not even a smidge can you taste it. So it really is like the perfect thing for anyone to just get a shit ton of nutrients. Like, I'm shocked, I really am. It's good. I also added some to my tuna pasta bake last night. Again, couldn't like taste it at all, and I put like 3 spoonfuls in it. Okay, I've eaten like half of this. I literally can't find where the Seamoss seasoning is. It's just, I literally can't rate it enough. So it's so easy to put into food, meals. We've established that. Now I just see if I actually get any benefits from it. I need to give you a trigger warning for this next bit in regards to EDs. Seamoss is great because a lot of people do water fasts and just mix the Seamoss into their water fast, and that's how they get all their minerals that they need. Sometimes when I get down and know that I'm not eating enough, and for those moments where it's really hard to actually consume food, I found that Seamoss was really beneficial to not make me feel as unwell as I normally would during those moments. Not trying to glamorize those situations whatsoever, just good to highlight because I know some of us find it really hard to get out of those times, and I don't know if that's helpful or not, but I found it helpful and I think it would be good to share for some people. So there you go. Bon appetit. Hello my darling. Okay, so I did not realise until just now when I checked the first ever clip I filmed for this video, I have been having Seamoss for 2 months now. I've put it in everything possible. Anything, hot food, cold food, can't taste it whatsoever. So I haven't put it in any hot drinks because the hotter it gets, the less, like the more nutrients die off. But I have put it in like protein shakes. Yeah, so basically this is the same gel which I used right at the beginning. And it is going moldy, like you can see. There's like mold bits there. So I feel like I'm gonna have to get rid of this very, very soon. At the minute, I'm just kind of like getting the mold bits and just like taking it out. But I've been seeing everywhere on TikTok and Instagram that Seamoss is really good for your skin and your hair. So I'm gonna put some of this as like a face mask and a hair mask. And just see like what it does. Like my skin hasn't really been liking me lately. I went on a holiday, forgot loads of my skincare, and it just freaked out basically. But I guess, yeah, if I've been using it for like a month and a half, almost 2 months, I should give you kind of like an update on like how everything's going. So let me get these moldy lumps out and then I will be right back with you. Right, I've actually just got a snack. So I've got some tuna mayo and sweet chilli, and I'm just gonna chuck a chunk of it in there. How have I not thought about this before? Tuna or like Seamoss with fish? I mean, I think that kind of like defeats the object. You probably shouldn't have. Like the Seamoss community is quite like vegan and stuff like that, but like, man, and it adds, like I can actually taste it, which is strange. It's like the fishiness of the tuna brings out the fishiness of the Seamoss. I'm gonna add loads to this. Hold on. The reason why I've been waiting so long to give you any kind of update on the Seamoss and how I've been feeling is because I actually had pneumonia. I was like really ill, so I wasn't getting any better. But like when I was on the antibiotics and before I was having the Seamoss regularly, I felt so unwell. And like since I've been on the Seamoss, like I didn't feel overly infected. Like I just had a cough that was really annoying. I felt really, really tired. Phlegm-wise though, this was like an actual beauty. It literally worked. Like it literally helped. Amazing. I don't even know what to say. So I can't really give like a kind of an objective view of how it's improved my life, but like if that's how it improved my illness, like yo. Okay, so we are gonna put straight Seamoss face mask and hair mask. So I'm gonna leave this on until it dries. I'm gonna try and put some on my eyelashes, you know, just see how it all goes. Okay, perfect. And then just run some through the hair now. Okay, so I just popped a little clip in the back. Oh, I just rubbed like it into my hands and it feels all like nice, like silky. My hands are really dry at the minute though, but like, oh, I'm excited. Okay, I'm so excited to put this over my whole body. Like after shaving, mate. You know what's really, really strange? Like hydration, like my skin feels like nourished, like it feels hydrated, but it must have some like other kind of like effects, because like my fake tan's starting to go like really like weirdly patchy here. So obviously I've just got out of the shower. So I put the Seamoss on my whole body, and it really has like a cleansing effect. Like my skin feels like clean, like squeaky clean, but also hydrated. I feel like it's more cleansing than it is hydrating. Like my skin feels hydrated, but it's not like super like moisturized and stuff like that. It's more just like clean and silky. In terms of my hair, the ends, as you can see, still like look quite dry and withered. Maybe it will change as it dries. So my hair is all dry now, and the ends don't feel like overly dry or split or anything. They actually feel really nice. The top just feels so like silky and smooth and clean. Yeah, it does something. Like it definitely does something. I have finished the actual Seamoss gel. But I'm going to try the capsule, see if there's any kind of difference, because these are way easier to have them in your general morning routine. And obviously like the gel, I had to make the gel, do you know what I mean? Whereas this is, it's ready. So I just got this off Amazon, so I'll link these down below as well. Oh, they're huge! Against the size of my thumb, like, they're big, okay. Let's just do this. So this is what bladderwrack is, which is very similar to kind of what we see seaweed. So this is meant to have a, sometimes it's used as like a mini laxative, which makes me nervous. Hey my darling, so we are at the end of the Seamoss experiment, trying out Seamoss. These, the packet's still full and the packet's going in the bin, but I had these day 3. I had disgusting, like, vomiting diarrhea, like, horribly. And all that kept coming up was these little things, like all the, oh, I just, even if it was a stomach bug or something else, I just cannot have one of these again because I'm, like, scarred by that experience. And they're way more expensive than the Seamoss is. Like, the only thing that would have been more beneficial with these is that I would have been able to tailor the exact amount I needed each day and have the same amount every single day, like make it more consistent, I guess. So obviously there's no competition between that and the actual physical Seamoss, which I'm glad about because I like the very natural stuff and I liked the whole experience of making it. It wasn't very hard, it wasn't time consuming. Honestly, like now it's been like a couple weeks through not having any Seamoss whatsoever, and I have noticed a massive difference, mainly in the amount of mucus that I have. Like I'm very mucusy at the minute. When I was having Seamoss regularly, like that didn't happen. In terms of like my hair and my skin, I mean, I haven't noticed any differences since I haven't been having the Seamoss, but obviously my hair's grown a lot over the past couple months when I have been having the Seamoss, so it could be belated, it could not be. And my skin, I feel like it didn't make a massive difference to my skin as the face mask or through taking it. The effects of Seamoss, I feel like, is something that you need to like live a whole lifetime to see the effects of, and we've seen that. Like we definitely have seen that in terms of Dr Sebi, and there's loads of people who followed him throughout his whole life and ever since. So you know, like this has been a fun experiment for me, and I'm really excited that I actually like it and it's actually worked. And yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record and keep repeating myself. That was my whole experience trying out Seamoss. I'm happy. This is like, when I started my channel, I was like, yeah, I want to be like Chaka Bars. I want to try out the stuff he says. So I'll link Chaka Bars' Instagram down below. I'll link where I got the Seamoss down below. I will also link these if you're interested in trying these, but if you have a sensitive digestive system, I wouldn't really recommend it. But yeah, that was the video. I really do hope you try it out because I feel like it is kind of like a one fits all. But thank you so much for watching. If no one's told you lately, I am unbelievably proud of you. Even for like watching a video that's about your health and like holistically trying to heal yourself. If you enjoyed it, please do give me a thumbs up because it makes an absolute world of difference. I will see you on my next video or wherever else you decide to follow me. But yeah, bye.